Hi, I'm Noah, and I'm roasting every US president in order again. Today I'll be roasting 6th president and a man who looks like the mean head of a bank for eggs, John Quincy Adams. When John Quincy Adams's father, John Adams, was president, John Quincy was appointed minister to Prussia, which he was worried might look like nepotism. John Quincy had a point, the job did look bad, but I think he may have been overlooking the thing that most obviously made him seem like a nepo baby, the fact that his name was John Adams. When James Madison was president, he appointed Adams to the Supreme Court, but Adams turned the seat down because he said he knew he had unpopular views and was worried that he wouldn't be able to make the average person see that he was right. Adams was very humble to admit that he was too unpopular and unpersuasive to be a judge, and very arrogant to say that therefore he should be president. When Adams ran for president in 1824, no candidate won more than 50% of the Electoral College, so the House of Representatives chose Adams over the leading vote-getter, Andrew Jackson, even though with about 31%, Adams has by far the lowest vote share of any president ever. It's kind of cool that Adams started his presidency by setting a record that stands to this day. It's just a shame for Adams that that record is the president that the least amount of people wanted. Upon taking office, Adams had a lot of grand ambition, but saw much of it rejected by Congress, such as its desire to have a national university, a national observatory, and a standardized system of weights and measures. Adams' agenda was rejected for various reasons, such as overstepping constitutional authority, having unintended consequences, and in the case of the weights and measures, being outrageously dorky. Adams' own vice president, John C. Calhoun, worked against Adams and for Andrew Jackson by proposing the so-called Tariff of Abominations, a highly onerous tariff which hurt the South and which Adams signed. It's true that the tariff did hurt Adams' popularity, but he didn't really have any options, except, I guess, not signing the thing that he knew would hurt his popularity. Adams lost re-election to Jackson in 1828 by a wide margin, only winning 44% of the vote and winning no states in the South or West. Adams should be proud of his role in getting the People's Choice elected president, even if that choice wasn't him. Alright, please consider donating to help the family that I sponsor in Gaza. If you'd like to support me or watch bonus videos, please check out my Then let me know who else to roast, and join me next time when I'll be roasting 7th US President and a man who looks like an experiment in how oblong you can make a racist face, Andrew Jackson.